Hi everyone, today we'll be talking about different memory types. Memory is mainly divided into three categories: volatile, non-volatile, and hybrid. Firstly, we'll be talking about volatile memory, RAM. There are SRAM, DRAM, SDRAM, and DDR-SDRAM. SRAM. SRAM requires continuous power to be supplied in order to retain its state. If the power is interrupted, the contents are lost. SRAM can be accessed very quickly and it is very expensive. SRAMs is most suitable for process register files. DRAM. DRAM can only retain its states for short periods of time and its contents must be periodically refreshed. The refresh rate for DRAM is about 60 nanoseconds. It is used mainly in personal computers' main memory compared to SRAM as it is simpler for higher density. However, access times are longer as it needs to stop between accesses. Manufacturing cost is also significantly cheaper. SDRAM is a type of DRAM that is synchronized with the clock speed of the microprocessor that is optimized for. And since it is exactly synchronized, there is no waiting time between memory access, making it faster. DDR SDRAM. DDR has a much faster transfer rate than other memory products, as well as a high capacity. This is achieved by transferring data on rising and falling edges of the clock signal. Over the years, it has evolved to require lower supply voltages, which generally saves power. It has also become denser as more transistors were packed into a smaller area. Increased speed as it doubles data transfer speeds while operating at the same bus speed. Secondly, we'll be talking about non-volatile memory. There is ROM, PROM, and EPROM in non-volatile memory. ROM. When power is interrupted, memory will still be retained. ROM comes in a pre-programmed state where contents can neither be modified nor deleted. This allows it to store the bootstrap processes of the device. The ROM is programmed during the production stage using the ROM mask. ROM is mainly used in calculators and printers. PROM. The PROM is normally purchased in an unprogrammed state, can be modified only once using a device programmer in a process known as burning. This is done by supplying an electrical current to specific cells in the ROM, blowing a fuse in them. The PROM is programmed one word at a time by the device programmer. The open fuses are read as ones, while the burned fuses are read as zeros. In today's context, PROM is usually replaced with EPROM due to the fact that EPROM can be programmed more than once. However, PROM can only be programmed once only. EPROM. An EPROM is programmed the same way as PROM, but unlike PROM, EPROM can be erased and reused by exposing it to ultraviolet light through a window in the memory chip. Once it is erased, it can be reprogrammed again. Due to this unique function, EPROM are priced at a higher rate than PROM. EPROM also plays an essential part of software development and the testing process. Lastly is hybrid. Hybrid has three types of memory: flash, NVRAM, and EEPROM. Flash. Flash memory combines all the best features of memory devices that have been stated so far. It has high density, low cost, it is fast, and it is also electrically reprogrammable. It is fast as it uses in-circuit wiring to apply electric field to the entire or predefined sections known as blocks, so erasing does not need to be done byte by byte. It is widely used in cell phones, digital cameras, and flash drives. NVRAM. There are two types of NVRAM. Firstly, it can be made out of SRAM, and this makes NVRAM require available power supply to continue working. Secondly, it can be made out of EEPROM to save its information when power is turned off, and in this case, NVRAM will be made out of SRAM and EEPROM chips. NVRAM chips work like static RAM, which makes them more superior than other non-volatile memory. EEPROM. Internally, both EEPROM and EEPROM are similar. However, EEPROM's erase operation is done electrically. It also has a limited life and can only be reprogrammed for a certain amount of time. It is more expensive due to the better functions it has. In conclusion, volatile memory are those that require continuous power in order to retain its state. If power is interrupted, contents are lost. For non-volatile memory, there is no need to have continuous power. However, it runs slower than volatile memory. For hybrid is volatile memory made usable without continuous power.